The two guards stand at the door. You are brought in with the old new guy.
By the way, Co washed the crown of Karth's blood, if there was any.
A little bit of it, like one edge. You were in the king's private chamber, where you were allowed in, and he is in the process of pouring some form of liquid out of a decanter into what looks like a whiskey glass, except instead of being 3 inches tall, it's 9 inches tall. And he fills it.
How are you doing this morning?
He chugs half of it. Hair of the dog.
Yeah. It was a crazy night. Anyway, he'll open his bag of holding and pull out the crown.
Thank you. I wondered where that got off to. I had actually just sent a contingency of my guards to the guild hall to look for it. It was some of my elite guards, so... Well... I hope with you not there, they don't decide to take it upon themselves to look around the guild hall.
I'm sure. We did tell... Well, does Ping Nu know about the crown?
Why would he?
Yeah. I'm sure Ping Nu will let them search if they need to.
Do we
I'm
have
gonna
anything
get there
to
and
hide?
find Ping Nu dead. Probably.
Anyway, yeah, Karth woke up with it stuck to him, so.
You are very cuddly.
Yeah, it was a fun, weird night.
Please, everyone sit down. I have recliners, I have benches, I have couches. There's even a love seat over there. He winks at Kuroku.
I grab Kuroku and drag him to the love seat.
I am drunk.
I sit on a bench, whatever's not that fancy.
Karth
Sit on a recliner.
sits next to Setari.
Ko leans back and props his feet up.
Yep.
Ko, you know what the cigars are.
He'll help himself.
There's a hidden compartment in the side of that recliner that a stash of cigars stays in. You just pop it open and...
That's hot.
Yes, all of you please get comfortable. Would you like anything to eat or drink?
We just had breakfast.
Yeah. I'll stay for a smoke, but we can't actually stay too long. We have shield business to attend to, unfortunately.
It's nothing urgent. We can stay as long as we need to.
Hopefully that spider doesn't eat anyone else.
Okay, it's slightly urgent.
Thank you, guys.
Oh well, I will try to be brief then. As you have shield business, as you said. I had to look all of you in the eye and thank all of you in person for not only what you've done last night, but what you have just constantly do on a daily basis for not just Rayhold, but for me. You saved my life.
But
Yeah,
that's what any citizen would in that situation, Your Majesty.
Personally wish I was more a part of it, but unfortunately, I got drugged.
Yes, Ko. I am sad that you and I were not able to party. I also wanted to inform you that Alice and I are going to make it. We have made it official. I have proposed to her. We are to be wed.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh,
So,
Where is you at the party, Ko?
Yeah, Ko, where were you at the party?
Me and Alice went to the bath and talked about Set.
Yes. I wanted to talk to you about him at some point. If I'm to wed Alice, Set will become, in a sense, my child as well. And
You do know Set's her brother, right?
that is right. She has explained this to me a dozen times. The whole thing is so strange. But she has come to where she has been telling people, including Set, that she is his mother. So we are actually wanting to both adopt Set as our child. He is not my blood, I know, but I've taken a liking to him.
He is pretty great, isn't he?
Oh, Prince Set, huh?
That's yes.
He hasn't electrocuted any children, has he?
Several
Not any
times.
that, not any that didn't deserve it. You, the hair still hasn't grown back right on Billy.
It's definitely your kid.
Yeah.
Karth is smoking a stogie. Blowing it away from Setari's face.
Appreciate
Due to
that.
the nature of my business and everything, I can't be a reliable parent for him, so maybe for the better.
Co-parent. But anyway, that's my wedding announcement is not why I brought you here, although you were all definitely invited. When I have a date, I will let you know. This time, I don't think I'm going to let the Mages Guild have anything to do with the gathering.
Yeah, that last one didn't go too well.
That seems a wise decision, Your Majesty.
Yeah, I still need to talk to Alan
But,
about that.
I, Elijah, not King Elijah, not the King of Yaerin, but I, Elijah the man, wanted to personally thank all of you for saving my life. And the way I wanted to do this is, I want to do something more personalized, something more special, something you desire. I want to give all of you something that you may want. Tell me something that you want.
Oh.
And don't forget, I am a king, so there's not much that's not in my reach.
He'd briefly pause, start to turn his head, and then stop. I'll have to think on that. Do you need an answer right away?
I would like to get these gifts to you as soon as possible, but go ahead, think about it for a little while.
Yeah.
What about you, Kuroku?
I can't think of anything I really need at all.
It can be. It doesn't have to be something you need. It can be something you want. A reward for you, just your help, for you saving my life. I want to do this for you.
The only thing that I really pursue is more esoteric magics, but that's something I'll have to speak to Alan about, I assume.
I believe the Mages Guild has already opened their doors to you, so not much I can really do there. Is there something that I can acquire for you that you may want? Maybe a nice horse. I don't know. A swimming pool. Perhaps the blessing of the king and the funding for a weapon within our own beautiful grove gardens.
A weapon?
A wedding.
Oh.
Here comes that stealth check.
I mean, are they really that different? In this particular case?
A weapon and a wedding?
Well, if it's a frail, it might also be a ball and chain. But
You get a hard elbow to your side.
No, just give me nice things like fancy food and fine tobacco. That'll be good enough for me.
We have recently been able to reopen some trade with that's it. I will charter you a ship to Jukon.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I need to tell you something about Jukon.
I don't know if I ever have a need to go back to Jukon, but I do appreciate it.
It will be there should you decide to go. It is my understanding that the civil war over there is lessening. We have just recently begun getting some trade again, and the refugees have slowed down. In fact, several are wanting to go back home now.
Nora's work, no doubt.
Yes, there's a King Nora that has united the two sides of Yukon.
Good to hear.
That's good for them.
So little guy did it.
Karth, what is it that you want?
Karth doesn't even hesitate. He just looks at the king. Greater striking rune.
Oh.
Karth really likes to upgrade his hammer.
That was
Very
that was
straightforward. I know.
extremely specific.
I've been thinking about this for a long time.
I could have asked for a better staff.
Consider it done. In fact, I will have someone come speak with you within the next couple days once I find the proper artisan that has the capability for this, and I will even have it demand affix it to whatever weapon you decide.
Thank you, my liege. I mean, Elijah.
Setari.
Karth starts admiring his hammer.
Your Majesty, I'm never one for very many material things, but I saw my homeland burn down, the forests there decimated. I know you have no jurisdiction there, but something to protect the wilds and the woods here, to ensure civilization doesn't encroach on them too far.
Do you mean specifically here in Reholt?
Well, the Druids
Because
would...
that is already done.
Yes, the Druids would stop you here, but somewhere in this, your great nation, just a forest to be protected.
Yaerin, long before me and hopefully long after me, tries to work in harmony with nature. We understand that as a kingdom we cannot thrive if we destroy that which is around us.
Oh, well,
We do occasionally like just setting fields on fire to see the smoke go in the sky for no reason, though.
yeah. Oh, well then, well, that was my...
There has to be
first thought.
something you want, Setari. You are a very selfless person, but for once, be selfish. What is it that Setari wants?
Okay, since that didn't work, let me look through my journals. I have some other things.
I was seriously expecting Ikrie to just go, "Oh, boyfriend."
Oh man, I wish I'd thought of it. That would have been great.
So now we'll ask you, Ikrie, is there something that you want?
Oh yeah, so I want a house.
Ah. The constraints of the guild hall getting to you?
Yeah, I'd like somewhere private, you know.
Karth
Huh?
and looks at Kuroku.
But I'm glaring at Ko and Karth.
Wait, why are you looking at me?
Karth is admiring his hammer too much.
Kuroku
Nice,
shrugs
quiet.
smugly.
Miss Ikrie, I can do this for you. But give me a moment. The rest of you continue thinking on what it is you may want. I need to write something up very quickly. And he pulls out a quill and an inkwell and begins writing on a piece of parchment. Yes, Miss Ikrie, please come here.
All right.
He hands you the feather. Please sign here.
I read the document a bit. I'm assuming it's a deed.
You're actually going to read the terms and conditions?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
At the top of the
Footnote.
document, at the document,
At the
document,
document?
yes, at the document, which is the top of the document. I'm saving time here. At the top of the document reads Royal Decree of Landed Title.
Oh. I sign it.
You signed twice, one extra one right under that clause.
You're like,
No,
That would be hilarious.
she's like, yeah.
Kuroku's not even paying attention. He's thinking.
Alright, he turns to you and he goes, a lot of people call you Lady Ikrie. but it is about time you became an actual lady. He hands you another piece of paper. Please sign this as well. This is the deed to the actual land that you now own. Please enjoy your new vineyard and your title.
Ooh, vineyard.
Well, I know where I'm hanging out.
I sign it.
You are now a landed noble.
No hammer.
He does tell you before you sign, becoming a landed noble will enlist you more directly with Rayholt and Yaerin. Is it something you're okay with?
I'm already throwing my lot in here. So,
Well, becoming a landed noble does something else that I think you will like. He leans in to hug you as he is welcoming you into not only his embrace, but Yaren's embrace. He says, we will have a little bit more fancy of a get-together to make this more official, but welcome to Yaerin and Rayholt, Lady Ikrie Vindrith. And my condolences on Lady Faeruna, who no longer exists as far as any records are concerned.
I see. Thank you.
Yeah, I heard she died.
She did. The king stabs her in the heart.
And the credits roll. We'll have to wait till next week to see what happens.
Yep.
But yes,
King,
you are now a landed noble.
or Elijah.
Oh, yes, Co.
I thought on it. As much as I'm sure I could pick out some random item that I'd fancy, I think I'd trust you to find something that you think I would like.
You see him beginning to pull out a piece of paper and then set it back and go, oh. No, this must come from your heart.
Hmm. Well, then I will continue thinking.
He started pulling like a piece of paper out from somewhere and began smiling as you were like, okay, yeah, and then he realized you said something else, so he set the paper back. You very obviously saw that.
Saw what?
Saw him pulling out a piece of paper
Oh, yeah.
and beginning to smile and then set it back down as you were like, I don't know.
I wave at Ko.
Yes.
I mouth the words custard silently. For the word.
No, it's 2 words. It's cuss and turd.
I
King,
guess it could
one-
be.
That is a different place. That is in the slums district.
Oh, okay.
One
Of Grey
thing I-
Bata.
One thing I know,
Yes, that is the
actually.
slums district of Grey Bata.
something that would actually be partially involving Karth, because I'd like to involve him with mine.
Oh, Karth has already got his gift.
Okay.
I joke. What is it you want, though? Do
I
you
heard
wish
the
to become a
custard was-
landed noble as well? Yeah, he just hands you a piece of paper.
Okay.
Please sign here.
Yeah. Okay. He signs.
I was trying to sell this for my sister anyway.
Yeah, I heard it was going up for sale soon.
Karth, do you wish to be
Wait, how did
co-owner of
John
this?
Guardsman.
Ah, co-owner. I like that. That was a good joke.
Okay,
Wait,
sorry.
what about John Gordon?
I'm wondering how he knew it was going up for sale.
I have been trying to sell it for the past couple weeks now.
Oh, okay.
My sister no longer has it in her to
Yeah.
continue running it after her
How
trauma.
is she doing, by the way?
She is much better. I have currently sent her out of the city where she is resting in the countryside, in a location that will not be known to anyone except myself.
Yeah,
Oh,
sounds like a good idea.
In fact, I actually sent her upriver a little ways. I know of this beautiful cave you can go in and do some swimming and be left alone.
no. Karth. Yes, I would look up from his hammer. Oh, yes, I would love to be co-owner of the custard. Love that place.
Yes, my sister put a lot of effort into it.
We'll make sure it's
I
good.
do only ask that keep the same ideals that my sister founded it upon. The employees there, the women there, and the men there are all treated very well and are all protected. And please keep that.
Yes, of course.
Also, if you can get rid of the dwarf twins there, they were actually fired about 6 months ago and just refused to leave, and have been working there for free since, and we gave up trying to say anything.
I'm sure Kuroku can find a way to get them.
See what we can do about that.
Yeah. Kuroku's good friends.
Well,
with
it's
them.
your business. You decide what you want to do with them. Yes, Kuroku, they speak very highly of you.
I am aware. I'll accept a high quality staff.
I will see what the Mages Guild may have available for you. I will have someone contact you to look through you. Specific magic items like that, it depends if they have them.
Oh yeah. You know what Kuroku really wants that he's not gonna ask the king for?
What's that? You can feel free to ask for anything.
To go back in time and get the dang Rod of Wonder back.
You can say that.
You know I have locate. I can go find that.
Well, then Kuroku will.
Does
say
Kuroku
that.
actually? Does Kuroku
Yeah, does
say
Kuroku
that?
ask about
Even
it?
if
I would love to go back in time to get the Rod of Wonder back, but who knows what
Well,
that meant.
We can go find it.
What?
Yeah,
Why
I
aren't we
have
going?
locate.
Why have?
yes, I could get some of the mages from the Mages Guild to use location magics to help you find if you have lost some item.
I have the spell. We can just go do that.
Oh
on
no,
our
I'll still
own.
take the staff because Ko is about to go help me find my rod.
Oh, I meant in addition to, if you've lost an item, I don't mind helping you find it. The Mages Guild would more than happily help you.
Yeah, it's.
We'll
that
go, we'll go pick it
wasn't
up.
the day I want to remember. Apparently, literally.
There's something wrong with your memory, Ko? Have you been having a few too many drugs?
Yes.
Did we not
Yes and yes.
warn you about what was in the mountains?
There's something in the mountains. I know there's been problems with things coming out of the mountains in the spine.
Yeah, we went to go.
speaking of problems north of here. Well, I can trust all of you. I know I can. Wouldn't be here if I couldn't. In 4 nights' time, I am sending the bulk of my army to do a surprise full-on attack at the Lux military base north of here, where they will wipe out and level everything there. In fact, we plan on bringing some different types of explosives and making a huge crater out of it. I'm worried about what it may look like with the countryside, but I have seen an effective use of imploding a mountain to destroy something before that where Hammervale sits, and I wish to try that tactic.
Well,
That sounds fun. Can I come?
yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I heard about
threat
that.
that
That happened
they-
a long time ago, didn't it?
Yes, indeed it did.
The threat
Wait.
they pose would be worth dealing with.
Wait, was that you
That's all that
guys?
matter.
What?
Just awkward silence from everyone.
I look at like
Yes, it was.
I missed it.
Oh,
Anyway.
Now,
trust me, that was a rough day for me.
Kuroku, I do appreciate you offering to go, but I would actually like to, and Ikrie, I did ask if you were sure, but one downside of becoming a landed noble under me is I can now give you orders. Although, I believe our orders will be aligned, as the military encampment that you told me about that was somewhere near the spine, backed up against a cliff, I believe. My scouts have located it. It is not far from one of your northern waypoints. And if you could, I mean, would you mind doing what it is that you do?
Gladly.
Hopefully we don't get captured this time.
Yeah. Of course, we know a bit more of what to expect this time, so.
Perhaps you should, I'm coming to think of you as family. I guess we kind of are in a weird way with Alice, Dad. This is getting weird, but I'm coming to think of you as like a brother I never had. And so I mean this with the most love possible. But you do not have the brawn that Miss Setari or Lady Ikrie have. Please stay the
Hammer.
out of the way of swords.
Fair.
Look, we've tried telling him.
Fair.
Go. There is something I can acquire for you. Would you like a wand of mage armor? Maybe a wand of shield?
One
No.
mate.
Bracers of armor, so he doesn't have to think about it.
The
That's
staff,
probably better.
staff has shield on it. Also, I have armor. Well, I have a rune on my armor.
You do.
Clothes. Anyway,
I've got dragon plate.
no, that's fine.
Yes, I can tell, Karth, and you look dashing. In fact, I have been hearing stories of a dragon warrior walking the streets of Rayhold.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Dragon actually gifted it to him. We didn't kill it.
I imagine Karth stops to polish it like once every hour or so.
Every time he comes across a reflective surface.
It's gonna
But speaking of the dragon, that was up in the mountains when we were up there searching for the cause of the stuff coming down. We did encounter the creature, and we slayed it, kind of.
Well, that's just good. I have been hearing less reports of, or decreased reports of creatures coming out of the spine.
Yeah, see, the
However-
problem was there were two of them.
There's a
Well,
We
if
haven't been
anyone
able to
can
find
if anyone can handle it, it is you guys.
uh,
But right now, my concern is the Lux military base being within a fortress.
yes, that is a threat, very serious threat that should be dealt with.
I would like
However-
our attacks to coincide if possible. I currently have planned for 4 nights' time to attack the one north of us. I would like our attacks to coincide, but if something happens to where you need to alter the time, come speak with me and we will work together to decide what would be an opportune moment.
I'll try to handle all my business within the next 4 days.
Very well.
Well,
However,
Now please, all of you get out, because Alice is about to come back with some of those oils I love so much, and the king is having him a break time.
ooh.
Yep. We'll,
Ko will stand up. I do seriously want to warn you of that creature, though.
It is in the spine. You're about to be back up that way anyway. I'm sure you'll handle it.
It will not be easy if we even can, Your Majesty.
That creature is beyond us, honestly. The other one died because it fell into the river. And
We got very lucky and had help.
I don't know. I have dragon plate. I think we can take it.
I will give
Oh,
you.
wait a minute. You had helped fight the nightmare of the spine. The horror of the spine. That is what she called it. Do any of you know a giant?
Yes, she helped us.
Yes, we do.
Oh, well, she was very irate. Apparently, she wasn't being treated with the respect she thought she deserved, and she attacked, well, threw one of my guards through a window. So she was promptly arrested, and she has cried out that she does know the Ikrie, and she helped the Shield of Yaerin fight the horror of the spine, and bold claims. We haven't had time to really speak to her much.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's telling the truth.
That sounds like a Stanya, yes.
We told her to come seek us out.
she must
I
have-
will have her released immediately. I will have one of my personal carriages take her to your guild hall as a stone giant walking around the streets of Rayhold does turn a few eyes.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think we have a spider to deal with now.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Optimus.
You hear a knock. You hear a knock at the door.
Ko will quickly draw something and show it
What,
to
like
the
a
king.
sword, a dagger, a bow?
If your men ever see a creature like this, they should flee. They will likely flee out of compulsion, but they shouldn't try to engage it.
You hear another knock at the door. Yes, come in. It is Alice.
Nope. Yep. That's our cue.
Yep, time for us to
Ko will
leave.
Nod to her and nod to him. All right. I'll see you all later.
Alright, Optimus, I'm coming.
Leaving our
Oh,
guild hall.
Ko, you and
Yes.
Elijah have been talking.
Yeah.
What about?
Threats to Yaerin. Rayholt.
Kuroku
no.
bites his bottom lip and leaves before he says anything.
That one actually probably was hard for Kuroku. Oh,
Nothing
well,
serious. Well, some serious things. Yeah. Doesn't really matter.
Elijah says, "Oh, don't worry. He told me all about you two at the party. You don't have to worry about Set. I've already told Toph our plans on adopting him, and he is totally on board."
Yeah. With my way of life, I think it'd be better to have more reliable parents for him. I'd love to always stop by and, spend time with him, but
Oh, you are my house is your house. You are welcome here anytime to see your son, except when he's in the daycare. You will have to specifically ask for someone to bring him out.
yes. Yeah, I will avoid the East Wing.
I like how Ko literally basically just said, I'd love to be his father, but I won't.
Me as daddy.
Anyways, have a good day. We have some business to take care of.
So do we. Alice, did you get the oils? Not in front of them. Get
Close
over
the
here,
door.
woman. He jumps up.
He may be your father, boy, but he ain't your daddy.
I said that after we left, but while Ko was still talking to him.
Yeah.
Kuroku, you gonna reply?
Cool.
Hey, it takes time to type things.
I mean, no one
Yeah,
else
you
was
should type
talking.
it,
He could have
yeah.
just said it out loud. Yes, it will be amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be hilarious.
Well,
Ikrie, as part of your deed, you were given a local map of the outskirt farming areas of Rayholt, including the exact location of where your new farmhouse is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out later.
I'll have to deal with Artemis.
Didn't we get that manor at least?
Ko's gonna pull up his hood while he's in the
You also do see two names, but no description of who the names are, listed on your deed of Mr. Timless and Miss McCarthy.
Oh, good. You have vassals now.
Perhaps.
I guess not vassals. Those are probably just serfs.
Servants or something? I don't know.
How do you not know what a serf is?
What? I said servants or something.
That's what I said. Serfs.
Oh.
They
Yeah.
don't have serfs and locks. You're either a slave or part of the military.
I guess nobody farms ever in locks.
There's no rivers around here. Around
They just
there?
eat
Is they
people.
surfing?
It's
What?
not a farm, it's a vineyard. God.
The serfs still work vineyards.
I know, I'm just being difficult now.
I have
Well,
I think
Broken,
you
we
forgot
can always
what
get
serf meant.
unseen servants to do it for her.
That's
No, I
true.
just didn't hear you say serf. That was the thing.
Y'all are literally gonna have about 3 dozen ghosts working the grapevines and making wine.
To
for
be
y'all.
fair, I do have that spell.
Setari,
Yes.
do you think we have time to stop by the guild hall before we go deal with the spider?
It is a long way from everything else. I don't know if we would pass there. Why?
If we are, we should probably go make sure the guards aren't tearing the place up.
Sure. I don't know the map of the city to know it's on
Yeah.
the way. But the Druid Grove's kind of far away from everything else, so. I like how we got rushed. I never actually got anything out of that. It's like I was trying to come up with something more than just a magic item.
Look,
You might have just
look.
forgot.
I was saying y'all should get an airship. It's only a level 12 item. It's not that far above us.
Yeah, then you can become Captain Setari.
I can fly already.
Yeah, but now you can
Yeah,
fly.
But now you can
And
fly
walk
in
around.
style.
Oh yes, I am one of style. I'm one of
And-
material goods and...
And put Profession Sailor to use. I'm just saying. Oh, wait, you don't have that anymore. My bad.
Oh. Yeah,
Forgot about that.
it's another thing I seem to have forgotten.
Oh. Alright. Maybe we should chat.
Oh?
Yes. Stop running out in front of everybody to fight the enemies.
You have
not
friends
what I
for
was
that.
going to talk about.
No, that's what I want to talk about.
Alright, fine. Let's deal with this chat first. I thought you guys were advancing. That's why
Look,
I just moved up to cast some spells that I needed a bit more closer range for.
look. If it puts you in danger, then just you don't get to cast those spells.
I'm always in danger.
Not like that. You don't have to be. Or if you're going to run out in front, at least prep spells like Mage Armor, Mirror Image, Blur, something to take the edge off of it.
I'm sure you have options.
Look,
A lot of those spells
you're a
don't
wizard.
damage.
I'm a wizard. We have access to the same types of spells. If I can do it, you can do it. And you'd be better at it than I would.
I suppose.
Look, like I'm just saying, if I was able to heal you during that fight, raiding the military base, I wouldn't have, because you would have just gotten up and gone right back down.
Oh yes, he did. I was trying to
Seems a
keep
little
him
rude
alive.
when I healed you.
I understand that, and I'm grateful for it, but I also retreated when I realized I couldn't handle it.
Alright.
So, if things get bad, get to the back, Co. Or preferably stay back there and let me deal with the front line.
Well, my roles are also slightly different. We have to quite understand what all I can do.
Yeah, we do need to find a bit of a new dynamic, but
I can heal.
I mean, Karth and I are still very much frontline fighters. I guess Karth would be mid-range.
I still can be, I think. Things are different. We haven't fought much since. I'm trying to still understand.
I really hope Alan can help me.
Help you with what?
No, the magic stuff. I recall he told me something about it yesterday.
Oh. Well, he's probably one of the best wizards we know.
Well, I can think of one better. But, yeah.
Is it maybe Clarissa? And if you're thinking about who I think you are you really sure he's a wizard?
I at least knows enough. Whether he is or isn't, I think he'd know more than pretty much anyone.
He certainly knows more, that I believe.
And what's a wizard but just a walking repository of knowledge?
Well then, I might be a good wizard someday. Still.
Are you sure?
If you just say it's all about the knowledge, I've researched more and
You
have
have
better
told
notes.
us many a creature has been far different than what you told us.
I suppose the knowledge... I needed to be more careful in my early readings of what was real or not.
It's alright. We'll deal with stuff as they come.
Of course, that's how we've always worked.
I'm gonna get a
Welcome
greater striking rune.
I know, that's hot. Alright, but before Ikrie brought up that other conversation, me and you should talk later. Or if you want to hang back and walk behind the group.
Alright, I think I need to lead the way to the grove. Not many of you know the way.
Alright, we'll walk ahead of the group.
Well, from where you are, it is still a good 35-minute walk just to get to the park. And then the grove is in the bar.
Now,
Yeah, but I
is
assume
the Shield
Artemis
of
is in the
Yaerin
park.
Guild Hall on the way? Or no? I assume not.
If y'all want to pass by the guild hall, sir.
Okay, we should. Go see if the guards are tearing the place up.
Why, you don't want them uncovering your letters to your dirty pen pals?
No, there's a lot of bodies under the floorboards.
I think there are actually bodies in the basement.
Yeah, I think there are.
Why would they still
Wait,
be
are
there? I
there?
thought we buried
Why
them all.
do we have bodies in the basement?
Don't say anything about us having bodies in the basement. There are just bodies in the
Kuroku?
basement.
Kuroku.
Look, you don't know what Pingnu gets up to.
Oh, I thought it was Kuroku.
Well, it's the basement.
Laren.
That's what he gets down to.
Yes, of course. It's the basement itself that's murdering people.
Okay, y'all are at the guild hall.
Okay.
Oh!
Hey, that was quick.
Wow, that was faster than I
Yep.
expected.
Y'all walked. She took King's private carriage.
Yeah, like right.
Yeah, but I expected there to be a bit more paperwork to get her released, and that would take a while.
Well, she is sitting down having a glass of or cup of tea with Kingnu. They are
Yeah, they know
both
each other.
speaking to each other in Goliath, and they are laughing.
Jotun? Jotun?
Yes,
Tanya.
they're speaking.
He's,
Oh,
Oh, Ikrie, it is so good to see your beautiful face.
Oh, thank you. It's good to see you too. I was worried you wouldn't.
Why am I now being flanked?
Oh no, I'm coming to talk.
No,
to
no, it's a group hug. It's fine.
Yes, Karth, the big woman is here.
okay.
She
That's who we're
turns to
talking
you.
to.
Yes, I'm right here.
Oh, sorry. He was eating.
Do you not remember me, little hammer?
Oh, now, yeah, I wanted to tell you. I don't think I got the chance before we left. That was a nice tackle.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Tackle.
You saved all our lives.
Yes, I only wish I could done more for Ko. I was just able to see him using some kind of magic wand, and the magic seemed to backfire. He began screaming and holding his head. At one point, he got stuck on a rock and started pounding his face into the rock while screaming. It was horrible, but the more I tried to get to him, the more the current drew me away. And then I eventually lost consciousness.
Okay.
I'm just glad I found you.
Not sure I wanted to hear all of that.
You were exactly what I wanted to wake up to.
This is a cute one.
I heard you had some trouble when you arrived in town. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, yes. She sits up more straight, takes on a more business-like body language. Yes. It is kind of to be expected. I know what I am.
It's still not okay, but I think change, if it comes, will have to come slowly.
Yes. I'm okay. Kuroku, why do you ask?
You said that to me.
I don't. How does she know my name? I've never met her before.
Yeah, he was still very dead whenever we encountered her.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that was Lynn.
Oh well, I have come here to try to get the first key on my acquisition, and I must figure out exactly how to do that. But I also wanted to take up your offer, Ikrie, and see the city. I'd hoped maybe you could show me some sights.
I could. We're about to go do a thing. We've got to deal with some giant spider. But
the adventurous life, it never ends.
Yeah.
Never.
Perhaps when you get back, you could tell me about it over a glass of wine.
I'd love to.
I would love that too.
How was your journey here?
That's interesting.
Oh, it was nice. I have actually found a nice gentleman here, and I'm working on getting my book published.
Ooh, wonderful. That sounds great.
Would this be a book we need to worry about the backlash of? Or is this a different book?
Oh no, it is very much the book that ousts the Shield for what they did in the past, but also exonerates the new Shield for what they have done, and praises the new Shield for what they are continuing to do.
Excellent.
I'm sure everyone will read the whole thing, and there will be no rash people at all.
I mean,
very reasonable.
it is what it is, Setari.
Of course, it needs to be
handle
out.
Oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. I gotta take it.
Oh, what is a phone, Miss Ikrie?
It is a fancy scrying device, as far as I know.
Please don't hurt us.
I assume that's the wrong button.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. Alright, y'all, she continues to have tea and talk to Penguin, and the rest of you go to the park. On the way there, Toad, did you want to have some...
Ko just wanted to ask Pingnu if the guards ever showed up.
Yes, they showed up. I was able to subdue and render 2 of them unconscious before the rest of them got the idea that they are not going to ransack this building.
Oh, okay. Alright.
He actually holds up some paperwork. I have some papers here saying that the Shield of Yaerin is its own independent entity and not a member of Reholt or Yaerin, and must be treated as with foreign policy. They cannot just let themselves in there and ransack this building.
Yeah, you're correct. We already returned the crown, so...
Very good.
They shouldn't be bothering you about that anymore.
How much are you being paid? I don't think it's enough.
Oh, well, that does no matter, as I will continue finishing my paperwork, and then I will be giving you my letter of resignation.
Oh. That you'll want to speak with Ikrie on, but why? Did something happen?
Yes, the death of my father. I am going to move to his estate and take control of his affairs there.
Understandable. We did help you with that, right?
Yes, you were instrumental in the defeat of that being. Thank you so much for that and for the vengeance of my father.
Yeah, supposedly I was.
It is good to see that your mind is no longer broken.
Yeah.
Well, we may need to get this recruiting thing started sooner than we thought.
I hear, also, while you were out, John Gardner stopped by.
I see he's still sitting
with
over
a toe lock.
Ah, yes, that's my grandson.
Yes, he is currently...
That one in there's not supposed to be there. Sorry.
I'm assuming he's not there.
He's there, he's just hanging out.
Oh, is that like the actual one, not the... Still that token, but yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. When y'all walked up to the guild hall, the John Gardner statue jumped out and said boo.
Nice.
Now, yes, Tolok is currently in the sub-basement, I believe is what Yaerin is now calling it. They are scrounging up dinner with the help of Mr. I
Very good.
am not entirely sure what he was able to find within the city sewers to make the pancakes this morning, but they were delicious.
Yeah, they actually were, but
I had breakfast
I-
elsewhere.
I really think that man could take a piece of brick out of the street and turn it into a delicious meal.
Don't give him ideas.
It can certainly make anything taste good.
Ah, yes.
Too good sometimes.
I wonder if I might find out exactly what you mean one day. With the death of my father and my life changing so much, I question if I should learn more about my actual heritage.
That is a question only you can answer, Big No.
It's Pinganu.
Did I say pig? Whoops. Pig No.
Pig no.
Oh, you came back. Oh, and he's
Hey,
upstairs.
all right. Are we ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Gotta go deal with Artemis.
I'll go fix another one of my mistakes. It's a good roll, Big.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that.
That was against Ko because it really annoys him whenever Ko gets up on his desk while he's doing paperwork.
I'm over here on the side.
Yeah, he doesn't like you anywhere near his desk.
All right. Anyway, that's all he had to say on that matter. So- I got. Are we walking ahead? They're all gonna listen, aren't they?
Okay, Yeah, y'all are walking, so feel free. Go ahead and do your roleplay as you are approaching the park, or
Okay.
walking to it.
So we'll try to stay ahead of the group with Setari.
Okay.
She has to lead us.
Yeah, I'd be up front showing the way.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. My DoorDash driver got lost.
Okay.
I mean, Karth kind of knows the way now. I took him there, but...
So
Yeah.
anyway, your book, your journal.
Yes.
When you died, I did intend to publish it, and so I made some editorial changes.
Oh, that would explain a lot.
Yeah. Just wanted to try to lighten the ending.
Yes, well, it was very strange that Mason was talking to me of my dietary habits, and there was nothing of them in the journal about them. That was very
Did you
strange.
Not recall them when you came back.
Well, I remembered them, and now you were telling me these memory creatures have been around forever, so I was confused.
I don't think you've ever been messed with by them. It's not that I know of.
I'm unsure. My way of checking my memories has been edited.
We can talk later, and I'll point out.
You
which
should have
parts.
totally wrote in there that Setari was in love with you, because then she'd read it and be like, "Well, I guess I'm in love with Ko."
Oh, when does that happen?
Yeah, I'll point out which parts have changed in your book.
Are you even going to remember all of them?
Co remembers.
Okay.
I highly doubt it.
I do have
So-
a be saved.
Co will be able to tell the handwriting changes and where he made changes.
Okay.
Does Hydra remember?
No,
No.
we have a paper for that. Google Doc or whatever.
I understand you'll want to change it, but
It wasn't, just to share your story without the.
by lying.
All good stories have lies in them.
Well, I tried to make them as truthful as possible.
I just didn't want people to remember you like that.
And I can understand that. I appreciate that. You did what you thought was best. You wanted to honor my memory, not tarnish it.
Yeah.
As I will try to do with her as well.
He'll nod. Stay quiet. I did try to tell her. It was too late, though.
Yes. I will enjoy when I find those dogs. They have much to answer for.
I don't know how many... Co pauses, walks over that town crier. Sorry, execution? Who's getting executed?
Oh, yes. One of the members of the king's estate was tried and is set for execution tomorrow night by hanging. It should be quite a sight.
Do you know who?
I do not know the man's name, as it has been withheld, probably to protect the family, but I do know that his station was the front door greeter of the castle.
Oh. That guy. Man, that's kind of harsh.
So I think only Ikrie
Executing
really
him for
knows
that?
about that. Yeah.
Oh. No, Ko was there.
Oh, he was there.
Ko was told to go visit the child daycare by that guy.
No, I think this is the one that said I'm going to lose my job over this that only Ikrie was there for.
Was sending Ko to the daycare the reason he's getting hung or hanged? That's real bad.
It depends on who Billy's father is, because that daycare is only for noble children.
Yeah, this is an injustice. Ko should be the one hanging. Come on.
Hey, I already do. Anyway. Alright. I'll walk back to Setari. Sorry about that. Just wanted to make sure we didn't just get someone executed on accident.
Well, yes, that would be awful.
Yeah, we seem to accidentally cause a lot of issues.
That's why we're doing this now. We're fixing some of that.
Yeah. And now I forgot what we were talking about last. Oh, yes, I was going to tell you about the village of the werewolves that I accidentally unleashed Mason on.
Oh, is that where it happened?
Yeah, we were fighting werewolves, a lot of them. And then I cast a spell, and then just boom, blinding light, and all of the werewolves were ash. Actually, their eyes were burned out.
Do you believe then that you've gotten this new alpha?
Why, we didn't see anyone that seemed to be leading them.
Then the pack is probably still a problem.
Yeah. I just wanted to tell you about that one village. They seemed to take it over. They piled all the people in the tavern. Dead.
All the more reason to make them pay. Or at least see which ones of them can be returned to what she wanted.
Sadly, one of the werewolves that was helping me, but he wasn't spared from Mason's release.
Well, he was.
We did bury him proper, though.
He was still freshly reborn. His powers were returning. Oh, he has no idea.
Well, it did blind.
This is just idle banter
Being
y'all are
orc.
overhearing while walking through the streets.
I know, that's what she just mutters under her breath. She has no idea.
I mean, Carl's the most correct. I'm just saying.
I totally missed that blue kobold.
That
Yeah.
was a town crier. You did hear that.
I don't have any. Wait, do I have disease?
Again,
How do you get checked for diseases?
we have someone good at medicine.
I bet the little girl
I have-
paid the crier to say that.
Probably.
No,
I
he's
have any
got cooties
diseases,
because she's
sorry.
mad at him.
Yeah.
Setari.
Hmm?
You check me for diseases later.
Sure.
Alright.
Giggity.
I'm gonna use that pickup line.
We've been through plenty of sewers, so I should actually get checked out.
I mean, they were casting diseases at us at the encampment.
were,
If you
weren't
had
they?
one, you would probably know by now from there. Because I got it and removed it, so I know they did it.
Let's get to that, that spider.
Yes, let's hope she's, this could be a wild goose chase, if not.
To be clear, we're putting her down, right?
I hope not, but it seems like that is what will have to be done.
Okay. So I will hold off on casting until you say.
Oh god, what have we started?
Why is Julie flat-footed?
She was caught off guard by that pickup line.
She was caught off guard before the pickup line.
Was that good?
Alright, do we get to the spider nest?
You do.
Or do
I
we
hope
have
you
other
like. I hope you like the
rumors
guild
that-
hall because here you go. There's no scene for it.
Alright, nice.
Okay.
Spiders at the guild hall.
You
Yeah,
Well,
right.
she was before.
I would be happy with literally any other scene.
No, just to torture you. This is the guild hall.
Well, you get there and you see Ikrie, or not? Sorry, Ikrie. Setari. You immediately recognize two of the druids, and you see them dragging out the carcass of a large spider from a wooded area.